Welcome back. This episode we're going to be installing the truck boxes on the truck. In order to do that, we need to make some truck box mounts. So these are going to bolt onto the frame on the side. I already made one of them right here. So it's going to bolt to the truck frame through the back rail on 3 spots. Then we have a diagonal brace, 3 of them, to support the weight. And the box is going to sit in the cradle right along here. So that's one box. I still have to build the smaller box. So I'm going to put you guys on time lapse. We're going to do that. And then we're going to jump over to the truck for the installation. So this is the smaller box. This is the bottom right here. So all we're going to do for mounting this up, or for building the box, we're going to put this where the bottom is faced up. And then we're going to take our angles and basically lay it down right on top, and then weld the frame, tack it in place right on top of this, along with the side mounts as well. It's real easy. Let's jump to it. Alright, frame is all welded up. So I just got to go ahead and spritz it down with some paint. Then tomorrow we can go ahead and install it.
I ran out of time last weekend, but we're back at it today. So now let's figure out how we're gonna get the frames for boxes in the truck. And I think, so those 2 right there, I think we can pick up those bolt holes for first, the left side. And I'm not sure about the rest of them. We might have to put in some new holes, which is fine as long as they're put together with bolts and pinch in there. So let's take a look, let's measure it out, and then we'll see.
Looks like in order to pick up those holes, I need to be able to trim this guy down in height. And then that should work. So in order to pick up these 2 holes up here, we need to trim middle one down to this height. And then that's fine, because that's only just a little bit of extra support, and we'll pick up a hole down here. And then on the back side, we'll get 2 new holes. There's one hole over here that we can pick up. But for this back here, there's no holes back here, but we do have a double plate, so we can go right through that. Cool, so this one's done. I'm gonna tighten those up, and then we just gotta do back eye. So this is all mounted in. It should be good. I'm debating if I want to do a upper hanger to the rail. I don't think we're going to need it. There's absolutely no flex in it at all. So let's put the box in here and let's take a look. Oh, are you kidding me? Ha. Well, here we are. Oops. I need to crack it loose, let it drop down. And then after it's dropped down, not full drop, but just like let it droop, we'll put the box in and then snug the bolts back up. Had to make some adjustments. I didn't want the entire thing to be too low, so I lined it up with a fuel tank, but then we had it impacting the hooks and our marker light. So I took the lights, moved them up a little bit, and then we're just gonna trim off the last 3/4 inch right here. And then we just took and persuaded those with a hammer. So gonna do the same thing on the other side with a smaller box. And then for mounting it down, we're gonna bolt it down to the center rail, and then do 2 rivets from either side. But that should hold it in just fine. Still debating this doing an upper mount right here. If I do, it's just gonna be one L bracket. And remember, we're not destroying anything expensive. We printed this. Box. On this side, we're not doing a 48-inch box. We only have room for basically a 30-inch box, maybe 36, but it would be tight between the battery box and this right here. So this guy is gonna go right here. So should be good. I don't see any issues. Exhaust is kind of close there, but that should be fine. So let's go ahead and obviously on this one, we have no fastener holes at all on this side. So we're basically doing new holes from scratch. So I'll figure out exactly how I want to space this, and then we'll start drilling the holes. Probably should have mentioned this earlier. One of the things that we need to watch out for is you want to check the backside of what you're drilling to make sure that you don't drill through anything like wires, air lines, brake lines. So just be mindful of that. Check your backside, check your backstop when you're shooting. I already went ahead and checked that. That's good. That first bolt's mounted. The other one's clear as well. So we're going to do one hole up here. I'm going to take and check the backstop, and then if that's all good, then we'll go ahead and drill. Last thing you gotta do, so this works. Goes down just fine. Good clearance now. Last thing we need to do is we're gonna put in some rivets from the bottom to hold it down in place, and that way it doesn't bounce around. It can't bounce out anyways, but just to have it secure where it's not even vibrating. And then 3/16 of the new fastener. Now we're going to do the same with the rest of these. I'm gonna go ahead and not put the upper braces on there for now. I think it looks good. It doesn't really flex down or anything. So the structure that we have here with the braces on the sides are good enough. So gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you guys for watching as always. See you guys next time.